Great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And some room to work. And there he goes. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. The Falcons offense will start this game off. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive fit.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late. What a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
The Rebels offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Bring in the heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Steps away to find some room. The throw. Makes the grab. It's McMillan. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Falcons come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Yeah, nice job by the running back. I like he understood that it was 4th and 1. I got to get that first down. And how about the blocking up front, creating a hole, creating some space. Not only did he get the first down, makes the big play, sparks this offense.
And the Falcons are flying down the field. Off play action on first down. Got a man. It's McMillan. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Falcons have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. Defense got it. They're on. Look. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, BG!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself and gets in for the score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Sends it back in motion. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll go to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Hogan. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Pine. Quickly complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Falcons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
You just feel like the sense of urgency is going up for this offense. Now, they haven't had that many possessions so far in the game, and because they've gotten no points now, it feels like the quarterback's starting to press. He's trying to make it happen on his own, taking a shot down the field. Another incompletion for this offense. They can't get anything going.
The Rebels will punt this one away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Sweet cut there. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's open. He's loose on the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down. Throwing right. With the catch, it's Ridley. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights. Good. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. The offense has already made the long field goal. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. There's no real good spot on the field for a roughing the kicker penalty, but I'd say putting the offense in the red zone is extra bad. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Pine. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, BG. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. Quick spin on the run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Beal. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The inside handoff. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. No huddle offense to the line. Wants to throw. It's Pine. Flushed out of the pocket. Just a short pass to the tight end. Pushed down for the tackle. The Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Falcons! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give on the inside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Right back to the well. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in at the 40. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. One more snap coming before halftime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He wants to take the top off. And he's got it inside the 25. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today.
And the Falcons will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Looking downfield, it's high. Grabs it in the middle, and he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep, and these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but man, it keeps that DB off balance.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Pulls it in. It's Ridley. Across the 25. He's got room. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's second and goal. using the quick game. Touchdown, Bowling Green! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's Pine. Got it in the middle, it's Ridley. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
This defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, BG. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Trying to move them on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Release to the back. Caught. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. Man, it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Right on target this time. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field, and this guy, you know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows he's got 97 yards rushing here in the 4th quarter. You know he is begging his coach just for one more carry to get that mark.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense...
Touchdown, Falcon! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen... go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Under fire. He's going to take off. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now on 2nd down. They'll go with a direct snap. Got room to work. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Puts it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Rebels will call on their punt team. He was working his way toward mid. They'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Now on 1st down from the 43. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last second, quarterback pulled the football, and he was able to complete the throw.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. This time he's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
The Falcons will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Now on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Loss of 3.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. A lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. He makes the grab. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of a 2.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Oh, he wants it all. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. Now